YouTube? It's your boy Sam from TV Sam X1 here. Happy Wednesday! Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. In today's video, I'll be talking to you guys about the brand new Tier 1 Yu-Gi-Oh deck that's gonna be coming out of Phantom Rage. And literally one card made this entire Yu-Gi-Oh deck literally a Tier 1 contender deck. Everybody, including myself, thought this deck was a joke. Boy, I was wrong. This deck is insane. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a hint, okay? Any deck in Yu-Gi-Oh's history that requires little resources to combo off is usually a broken deck. Very broken. What's a one card deck that runs smoothly with only having to draw one card? Come on, comment down below. Yes, Moki Mokis. Just joking. Zodiacs. Zodiacs, one card equals Trident, one card is Disruption, right? This deck that I'm talking about in today's video is no joke. It does the exact same thing, but probably even better. So you guys better be prepared for this deck to come out of Phantom Rage. For those of you on the channel for the very first time, consider hitting the subscribe button. Make sure you guys turn on this. Yeah. Turn on the notification bell, it'll be absolutely amazing. And don't forget to right elbow that thumbs up button for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh videos, man. Alright guys, don't waste any more of your time. Without further ado, let's get started with the brand new Tier 1 deck that's coming out of Phantom Rage. Alright guys, let's begin. Alright guys, welcome back to EDO Pro. I missed you guys, man. In today's video, the brand new deck coming out of Phantom Rage, brand new support for this deck is gonna make this deck Tier 1 contender 100,000%. This deck is not a joke. Everybody thinks this deck is a joke, and you guys are about to see how powerful this deck really is. So without further ado, let's begin, and I won't spoil what deck I'm talking about today. So let's go first with this deck right here. Wow. So the deck that we'll be talking about today is Prank Kids, and Prank Kids is absolutely insane. This deck right here reminds me so much of Zodiacs, and the reason why I compare this deck to Zodiac so much because of how little resources that this deck needs to combo off. One card equals Heartbeat's Feather Duster, one card equals Freigeki. If you're telling me that's not broken, then I don't know what is. And with Phantom Rage coming out, this deck is gonna be ridiculous. Tier 1 contender 100%. So the hand that we have to play with is Place, Polymerization, Lampseas, Dropseas, and also Infinite Impermanence. This hand is a little bit unique because we can actually play around hand traps in this hand right here because we did hard drew the Polymerization right here. So we can activate Place. We can search Fancies directly from our deck to our hand. And since we have Dropseas, Fancies, and another color with Polymerization to make Rocket. Okay, Rocket Candy right here. It's Halloween is around the corner. So if you guys know the Rocket Candy, give this video a huge thumbs up and leave a comment if you guys know exactly what candy I'm talking about. As always, if you guys want to check out the deck profile, how broken this deck is, check out the link in the description box below. Shout out to Yassine as always, man. Yassine be breaking decks left, right, and center. So check out the deck list down below. So now, using Lampseas and also Fancies, we're gonna make Rocket right here, which is really awesome. So you make our boy Rocket, and now we get a chain block. This is why Place is so good, because this deck does lose to Ash. I can't even lie. It's one of the deck's main weakness, but we have Place. Ash doesn't even matter because this card is going to be able to chain block that Ash Blossom. So now we're going to trigger off both of these cards, Ability, Lampseas, and also Fancies. And now we're also going to trigger off Place, which is going to be our last chain link to help us block Ash Blossom and Choice Spring. We can send Plant to the graveyard to special and Dropseas directly from the deck. And now we get to activate Lampseas' effect to deal 500 to special another Dropseas directly from the deck. And the reason why this hand that I drew is actually very unique is because we actually get to play around hand traps. So now I'm going to be totally awesome right here using these two. Now, this is why the deck is so good, because like I said, it just requires one card to full combo, one card to make Freigeki, one card to make Heartbeat's Feather Duster. So watch out for this deck 100%, and Phantom Rage makes this all possible because a card called Meow Meow exists. So now we haven't used Dropseas effect yet, so we can normal summon Dropseas. If we have Roxy's or Dropseas in our hand, it doesn't matter, we still get full combo because it just requires one card to combo off with this deck, which is insane, right? So we're gonna normal Dropseas right here, we're gonna make Meow Meow and then combo off. Does our opponent have a response to normal summon? Okay. Like I mentioned earlier, guys, totally awesome is a good thing because it helps play around hand traps. And he just debuted us on our, this is our, Toad was 4th. Yeah, Dropsies were our 5th summon. So, but we do have Rocket Ride, so we can actually keep the Toad on the field. We can actually tribute Dropsies to negate the Nibiru. Okay, and we can also set the Nibiru right here, which is insane. And now what we can do is that we can actually activate Rocket Ride to tribute itself to special back the Dropsies from the graveyard. So that totally awesome was just for free, right? It didn't really matter whatsoever. So we're gonna summon, of course, Fancies, and also we're gonna summon, of course, Dropsies. And now Dropsies is the only one that we didn't use alongside Roxy, so we can actually turn Dropsy into the Meow Meow. And now Dropsy is gonna trigger, and this is why Meow Meow is so good, is because of Link 1 monster, which helps sends a Prank Kick to the graveyard, so they can trigger off their effects, right? So Dropsy is gonna trigger, special Roxy's directly from the deck, and now using Roxy's and also Meow Meow, we can actually make the Cock-a-doodle-doo. Roxy's effect can summon anything. Honestly, at this point, we already used 3 Dropsies, which is kind of unfortunate, and it's also really unfortunate because we have to banish the Infinite and Perm for Roxy. So we draw the Veiler, we get Special Fire from the deck, and off Doodle-Doodle we can activate, we can add Pandemonium directly from our deck to our hand. And now what we can do is that we can activate Cock-a-Doodle-Doo's effect to tribute itself to recycle back water and also the plant. Okay, and we can add plant to our hand and also water. And then we pretty much can just pass our turn right here. We can just set the plant, and we can also set the Pandemonium. And then we have too many disruptions. 1, 2. Let's see what deck this guy is playing right here. So Unexpected Die. Unexpected Die, should I told that? That's fine. Unexpected Die, it's fine. Okay, he's gonna die me. So he's playing against Animanspators. I'm always playing against this deck. Normal Guardian. Guardian Summon is fine. Well, Block Dragon is banned, so we're pretty much Gucci here. Oh. Ethereum. Okay, we should have Pandemonium now. So we're gonna go Pandemonium. We're gonna make Butler right here. I'm gonna use, of course, Wind, Fire, and Water. Summon, of course, here. Lamsies, Fancies. Dropsy is gonna trigger as well. We can also trigger our Place. And now we can trigger our Butler as well. And now we're gonna Regeki his whole board. And this is why Meow Meow is so good, is because Butler needs to tribute itself. But since we got Meow Meow, we can actually banish Meow Meow instead for it. So Butler's gonna be able to Regeki his whole board. Guardian is fine, and then I gotta go. Totally awesome, negate that. Oh my god, this is broken. This is so broken. Oh my god, so good. Negate the Guardian, Regeki, and of course I get 1,000, and then I get a special on a bunch of Prank Kids monsters in my deck. So I'll summon Roxy's. Okay, I'll summon every color. We could dump Place, special summon, of course, Lamsies. And then we can deal 500, special on the Prank Kid monster. We can special summon Fancy. And then we can actually activate Totally Awesome to add back the Dropsies to our hand. And this is pretty much game at this point. Like, I don't think he can do anything else. Unless he has Sign. But I can Regeki again though. If he summons again, I'll just Regeki again. Rematch? Sure. Yeah. Let's rematch this guy. Unexpected Die off the bat, going second. Again? This guy has Unexpected Die again. That is crazy. Oh, the Ash. I have Ash, Veiler, called by Roxy's and Lamsies. And this is why this deck is so good, because I just appreciate the fact that it takes little resources to actually combo off. And you can have a bunch of hand traps. In this case, I drew 2 hand traps, which is Veiler and Ash. If I drew more, that would have been amazing, but I drew my combo piece already, which is either just like drawing a Lamsies or a Roxy's, or drawing any Prank Hit monsters will give me full combo regardless, right? So this is pretty much, I can do something at least with his hand going second, right? So he's gonna make Gallant. Yeah, he's gonna search Researcher. I'm so glad that Block Dragon is banned. He's an attached material. I'm gonna have to Ash that just in case. I don't want him to get Researcher to his hand. That's fine. Normal Analyzer. Oh. This is do I Veiler Analyzer? I don't think that's a good play though. If I Veiler Analyzer, he just makes Needle Fiber. I'll let that slide. Yeah, I gotta stop the Needle. Oh, he hits the Doki. Holy. It's not looking good. It's a Doki. That's fine. He can go Doki effect. pitch special. Oh, he has Lodoki effect. Okay, wow, okay, that's good. This makes Needle right away. Yes, I'm gonna effect Village Needle. Yeah, we should be fine. I knew it was the right thing to save the... Okay, he's gonna pass. Wow. Okay, so we drew Imperm. Okay, yeah, this is still full combo. I can normal summon fire. We can link away into Meow Meow. Full combo. This deck is no joke. Tier 1 contender for sure. Okay, activate this effect. Okay, Needle effect. I guess he can build a wall. But that's all he can do. Marcher, revive back, Analyzer. I'll fire or summon the wind. Marcher is gonna activate its effect to revive back, Analyzer. That's fine. I won't even call by that. There's no point. I'd rather save it for the Ash if he does have the Ash. So now what I'll do is that I'll make Cock-a-doodle-doo with these two, with Meow Meow and also Fancy. Right here. Okay, I'll activate Cock-a-doodle-doo. And I'll actually activate Fancies. I'll send Plant to the graveyard using Fancy, and I'll summon Water. Summon Water. And then Doodle's gonna search for Pandemonium. This card is just so broken, man. The fact that it's a quick play makes this card insane. I confuse these two. I'll make Rocket Candy right here. And I'll trigger off Dropsy's effect. I'll summon Roxy since we haven't used this effect yet. And now I can activate Rocket's effect. Tribute itself to special summon, of course, Cock-a-doodle-doo. And I'll summon Cock-a-doodle-doo. Remember, Rocket Rice says that this Cock-a-doodle-doo cannot attack, which is kind of unfortunate. But we can actually do something here because we can actually use Dropsies and also Roxy's right here. We can actually make Wolf right here with these two. Okay. And Roxy is gonna trigger. So Roxy gets to banish any card. In this case, I'll just banish the Roxy's. Okay, so we drew another Imperm. Wow. And I guess we can special summon Win from the deck. And now what we're going to do is that since Cock-a-doodle-doo cannot attack, we can actually use Wind and Cock-a-doodle-doo to make another Cock-a-doodle-doo. Right here. So we can at least jump over the Gallant, right? We can just go Battle Phase. We can jump over this. We can also jump over the Analyzer too, which is really good. Attack over Analyzer. And now what we can do, main phase 2, is that we can actually activate Doodle-Doo to tribute itself. We can add Pandemonium and also the Water using Cock-a-doodle-doo. And now we pretty much win Duel because we're going to set 4 back row, set Call By, set Imperm, and set Pandemonium right here. And then we're pretty much just going to end our turn. And now during our opponent's turn, we can actually just activate Wolf Bark immediately. Tribute itself. We'll add Fancies and also Lampsies to our hand immediately. So now we can use Pandemonium whenever he tries to do anything, right? So let's see what else he has in store. So Upstart Goblin. That's fine. Upstart is fine. What else can he possibly do? We have a Regeki for sure, which is insane. We all can special summon these 3 too off their effects, which is another insane thing. So Seeker. That's fine. I'll do it on Resolution to Seeker. 1, 2. Ooh. Resolution Seeker. We have too many hand traps, like 2. Like he's not breaking through this board. Resolution. Resolution. Okay. Resolution. He gets to draw 1. I'll go Pandemonium. Right here, I'll summon Butler. 1, 2, 3. Summon Butler. He draws 1. Yes, I'll trigger off all of these cards. Water. Fire, and also Wind. This deck is insane, guys. You see how crazy this deck is? It's crazy. And we can also trigger off Butler too. Remember, Butler doesn't have to tribute itself because of Meow Meow, right? Banish Meow Meow instead. Destroy everything. It's GG. Special for Prank Kids. 1, 2, 3. This is game. Crazy deck, man. And I can Regeki again. This is game. So he has 1 back row. We can actually make Toad right now. Summon Dropsies from the deck. Summon Drops. Oh shit. Oh, misclicked. I should never dump. Should never dump that. Special summon Dropsies. Oh my goodness. That's definitely my fault right there. Should have never summoned that Dropsies. Honestly, guys, this is already game. I can just make these 2. And then trigger off Dropsies. Yeah, like this is already more than enough for game. Summon Lampsies from the deck. Okay, now we can switch this to attack mode. To attack, and then we'll just enter battle phase. and attack for game. Wow. Don't know what that card is, but doesn't matter. We have unlimited Regekis. We have Heavy Storm, Heartbeats for the Duster, and Butler, which is attack for game. Oh my god, this deck is incredible. Guys, a deck that is reliant on actually just using one card to combo off is insane. A deck that requires as little resources as possible to make unbreakable boards to combo off with their combos, backing up with hand traps, is insane. This is the new tier 1 deck contender 100%, and this deck is no joke. If you guys want to check out the deck list, make sure you guys check it down below. Shout out to Yassine for showcasing me this deck. Hawk and I was even talking about this deck too, how powerful this deck is. So be aware of this deck. This deck is a new tier 1 deck. It's coming soon out of Phantom Rage. You guys better be prepared for it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And it's your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alright guys, peace.